drive evolves to get you out there looking for a whole range of partners. I mean, you can have sex with somebody you're certainly not in love with. You can think about sex when you're driving along in your car, reading a magazine, whatever. And I think the sex drive evolved to get you out there looking for a range of partners. And I think romantic love evolved to enable you to focus that mating energy on just one person at a time. The third brain system is attachment, is higher up in the brain, and I think together these three brain systems orchestrate all of the nuances of all of the forms of love that we have for our children, for an idea even, for the cat or the dog, and certainly for a partner. So my first act of rebellion is going to be against the drug industry. I've come to believe that we've evolved these three different brain systems for mating and reproduction, and they all are connected to each other. When you fall madly in love with somebody, dopamine goes up in the brain, that triggers the testosterone system, and all of a sudden, every single thing he or she does is cute, is sexy, is something that appeals to you. The reverse can be true too. You can have casual sex with somebody, and indeed, any kind of stimulation of the genitals will drive up the dopamine system, and you can fall in love with them. Also, with orgasm, you can drive up oxytocin and vasopressin and trigger feelings of attachment. So casual sex is not casual. Unless you're so drunk you can't remember it, it's not casual. Things are happening in the brain. And the bottom line is, oh, I'm going to go back. Sorry. Oh, thank you. The bottom line is the drug industry these days is dispensing 150 million prescriptions of antidepressants annually. The vast majority of these are SSRIs that drive up the serotonin system. And as you drive up the serotonin system, you're killing the sex drive. In 73% of patients, the sex drive is killed. And in fact, as you drive up the serotonin system, you're blunting the emotions, and you are driving down the dopamine system. Now, there's some people who really need these pills. There's no question about it. They need these pills to get out of the bed in the morning. But the bottom line is, psychiatrists now say that about 76% of people on these pills really don't need them. And so I wrote an article on this, on the relationship between these three brain systems, that came out in a book by MIT Press. And in fact, I now get probably once a week a letter, much like the letter that I'm going to read to you now. It's the first time I've ever shown it. And here it goes. My husband was given an antidepressant, an SSRI, and now he is emotionless, no feeling. We are getting a divorce. I think the pills are to blame. It's like the film Invasion of the Body.